Hey there lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie, where I love to talk all things makeup, especially makeup tutorials. In this video, I am going to be covering a cotton candy inspired makeup look. You know, with the summertime travels, going to all of the different theme parks, as well as fall coming up, you know, there's going to be a lot of carnivals coming to local towns if they've not already come, you know, in this month of August. And I love cotton candy. It's so fun to eat. The colors are absolutely beautiful. And so I wanted to do this eyeshadow look that is inspired by cotton candy. So let's get into it. So if you watch my other eyeshadow tutorial videos, you know that I always start with my eyeshadow before I do my base, especially if I'm going to be doing a special colorful look like this one. Just in case there's any fallout or in case I blend outside of the lines where I don't want to, it's easily fixable after I've done my eyes and then go in with my base. So I'm priming with a little bit of concealer here, just spreading that out. And because we are going to be doing pastels to get our cotton candy look, I'm also going to be setting this to really get a solid base here. And if you wanted to make pastels stand out even more, then you could also start with a white base. That would really help this look take it up just a notch, even more. But for right now, I just did some concealer to cancel out my veins so that they are not competing with the colors that I'm going to be going in with. So I'm going to be using my Natasha Denona pastel palette. This palette is just so yummy. I look at this and I feel very inspired, but sometimes I don't know what to do with it. But with this look, knowing exactly what I want, this is the palette really to do that with. So per cotton candy, it is usually pink and blue. Those are the very classic colors. You can get a lot of other colors as well, but pink and blue are just the very classic. So that's what we are going to be using from our pastel palette here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come in with that feather color right here that's purple, because cotton candy is classic pink and blue, right? Pink and blue make purple. So that's going to be my perfect transition shade that I'm going to put above my crease and dip in as many times as you need, okay? Because these are pastel colors. And that is already working out perfectly. Sometimes when it comes to these experiment looks, it takes some thinking and it takes a couple of tries to see what actually looks good. And you hope for the best. Okay, now I'm going to come in with that very light pastel blue Airy. And I'm going to focus this on the outer parts of my eye. And I want to make sure to blend that up into that crease color as well. And I'm just tapping. I'm not even blending because it's such a light color. There we go. Okay, that is already looking very punchy. I like that a lot. So now I'm kind of creating like this purple out there above my crease. This is such a fun blue color. Like, the more that I build this up, the more it's just gorgeous. And pastels are really hard because they're such a light pigment. It's really hard to get them right, you know, as a product creator. So Natasha Denona did a fantastic job. Okay, that is looking already so cool. I am really liking this look. Now I'm going to come in, let's see. I'm going to come in with a smaller, more tapered blending brush here, fluffy. It's still a little bit fluffy, but it's more tapered, and I'm going to come into that bubble color, a little bit blue, because I want to deepen that outer corner up. Let me know down in the comments, what theme parks have you been to this year? Which ones do you like? Do you like Six Flags? Do you like Disneyland, Disney World, or SeaWorld? You know, there's one also in Idaho. It's called, what is it? Silverwood, I think? That one's in northern Idaho. So this is a like cream to powder formula here. Oh, this is looking so good. So fun. Again, I'm just tapping mostly. Yeah, so now we've got our gradient from our light blue in the center coming out to our darker blue. I'm just gonna tap a little bit more of that airy color in the center there. Okay. Yes, now let's put a little bit more transition. It's gonna create purple, but like I said, cotton candy, it can be a few different colors. Now I'm gonna come in with another fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna come into this pink color tool, and I'm gonna put that on the inner part of my eye, right here. And I'm not going to worry about blending them too much together right now. Just because I'm going to put another color actually in the middle. Okay, I'm trying to decide between my two shimmers that I have here. I have Duet and then Dainty up here. And let me just show you. They're super pretty. And I'm trying to decide which one I should do in the center. So this one is Duet, and then this one is Dainty. Trying to decide what I should do right in the center of my eye. They're both beautiful. I don't know, what should I do? You know what? I think I'm gonna use both of them. Okay, so hear me out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Duet, since that is a little bit more of a purpley color, and I'm going to put that right here, kind of over the blue transition to the pink. Yeah, that was definitely the right call. Now I'm going to take Dainty, the more pinky shimmer. I'm going to put that right next to it, but that's going to be like my pink transition to the blue. And also by putting this in the center, it's creating the perfect transition between my pink and my blue, and also bringing the light reflection to the center of my eye. I think we need a little bit more of Duet here. Because now that, like, Duet, because I think it's a duochrome. Because it's a duochrome, as it's on the blue, it's giving more like blue kind of shimmer. Definitely giving me cotton candy vibes. Is it giving you cotton candy vibes? It sure is for me. This is super fun. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of my base, and then we'll finish up this eye look. So I've got the rest of my base done. I'll kind of walk you through what I did. So foundation, concealer, and then I used my Milani Silky Matte Bronzer because this is more of a very neutral bronzer and I didn't want to take away from the eyes, but I still wanted to bring some depth and dimension to my face and some shape. And I used my Cosmetics So Soft cream blush in Chiffon because this is a cool tone, kind of purpley lilac leaning blush. And then I just topped it with my Ciate London Glow 2 blush in Deep Love, which is also kind of a more cool toned, just topping it a little bit to make that blush last longer. And then where the fun really came in, as you saw I showed, I used the eyeshadow called Illusion as my highlighter. I like to do this every once in a while because it's just really fun. It actually gives a different color like every time I use it, depending on the blush that I'm using. And so this one, this time is giving more like pink and kind of purple. And I just thought, you know, it matched the kind of festival, carnival, cotton candy vibe and it made it really fun. Then I came in with my Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in Muted Pink. Used my Urban Decay lipstick in June Gloom. This is a nude lipstick but it also gives just a little bit of kind of a purpley color to the nude, and so it just really, I thought, brought everything together and it didn't compete with my eyes. So now we'll go ahead and finish up this eye look. Before that, I think I'm going to come in with the Pastel Blue Airy, and I'm just going to use that same fluffy brush I've been using, and I'm going to put that underneath here. Then I'm actually going to come in with that same color Illusion, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And then I might come in with a little bit of Dainty, actually, with an eyeliner brush. It's that pink shimmer, and I'm going to put that right here. Yeah, that came together super, super well. And I'm going to take it one step farther to make this even more fun. And I'm going to come in with Colourpop's BFF Cream Gel Liner, just in white here. And I'm going to put this in my waterline. I like to do this when I want to brighten up a look. And I felt like this look was just totally appropriate to add this white eyeliner in. Okay, now looks a little bit ghostly. Let's put on some mascara to complete this look. Okay, now we have the mascara all done. The look has come together. I mean, this is so fun. Like, don't be afraid to do color, especially if you're going somewhere like a carnival. I mean, everybody else, you've got clowns, you've got the, you know, carnival workers, and everybody is just dressing up and having fun, okay? Do color. It is super, super fun. And also, I would say, like, this is decently wearable. If you want to make it even more wearable, just take out the white liner, you know, go a little bit lighter handed on your bottom lashes, but really this is a decently wearable look and it's so cute. It's so cute. I love just the pink and the blue mixing together and then the shimmers right there in the center, just bringing it all together. This was such a fun look to create. It really allowed my creativity to come forward, and I mean, looking at this Natasha Denona palette, sometimes you get these really colorful palettes and they're so fun. I mean, the packaging is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's like a pastel cotton candy sunset. But these palettes are so fun. Sometimes they're a little bit hard and tricky to know, you know, how to pair these colors together. But, you know, these colors are just wonderful and they're super fun. And really, they're awesome for pastel colors. So I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please let me know down in the comments which carnival or theme park you have gone to this year, and if you ate cotton candy, and what is your favorite flavor or color that you like to eat of cotton candy. And especially if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. My subscriber list is growing. I appreciate your guys' support so much, and I look forward to bringing more videos to you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!